Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on a new episode of Recreators, which is on episode 11. Now, this episode right here was actually pretty cool, not too bad, but in a simple way, I could only see it in a simple way I could put it is like it's not there was nothing complicated about it, and there was not a lot to to say that the info was to the point where I may have to give out a lot of detail, even though I don't give much detail because my overall videos, after all, is just a simple summary. But if anything else, let's just get this started right away. We have to it that Celestia and Meteora are recovering right now after what happened in last week's episode. Now I'm pretty sure all you guys will understand what the hell just happened, especially with the result of Yuya losing his power and many other things. We also see to it that Celestia has a small talk with her creator, and they end up sharing somewhat of a funny, friendly bond in a certain way, but it's pretty cool. But we also see to it that they have some comedic moments where about her world, etc., and yada yada yada. And we also see a scene our buddies, between our buddies, which is how am I supposed to say it? Kanoya and Souta. While Kanoya decided to cheer him up, we have to it that Souta feels guilty about having to not to talk about anything, you know. Those of you who watched the episode will know what I'm getting at, and along with what's been happening here and there, Souta just feels guilty, repeating myself again, that he should have revealed the information earlier. So Kanoya, so sick and tired of his depressing Mr. I'm so guilty kind of mood, he decides to take him out for a spin or ride through the sun and through the clouds. And I'm thinking in my mind, that's pretty fun. I would have screamed my freaking lungs up of having a thrill. And we have to it that Konya actually gives him a couple life lessons, which is really, really important right here, you know? We have to it that he tells Souta, what's done is done. You can't just dwell and freaking hang on to what happened in the past right now. What you can do is work your way up to the future, and you have that kind of choice to make. You know, us characters, we are forced to be in a world that we don't want to be in, but we have the ability to save the world. But you, on the other hand, have the free will to choose what you want to do with your life. Like, where you want to go, what you want to create, what you want to draw. I think that's pretty amazing. So, in other words, he just tells Souta, don't dwell into the past of you feeling guilty and remorseful for. Instead, just keep going towards the future and bear those sins with you in other cases. So we have to it that after getting a call for Kukichika, or should I say the government agent, we have to they returned right away, and Souta finally explained what happened to the Altest creator, and that Setsuna Shimazaki, who apparently died, etc. And we also see to it that he explains that he is the one that killed her, which we get to know of his backstory that he used to draw a lot, which is really cool. And he ends up getting a comment from Setsuna-chan, which eventually shows that how he got connected with her. And they end up meeting at a certain station where they go to a maybe crazy anime or manga expo event. And they end up having some fun. Not too bad. They're actually enjoying the view, etc. And eventually, when time passes on, when time went on and it passed on to a different level, we have to it that Shimazaki Setsuna was actually having a famous time with a certain artist right now and was actually enjoying herself. But we also see to it that she texts Souta I'm going to be with the famous producer Sashima or something, you know. After I'm seeing how his distance is getting away from her, etc., he stopped contacting her. Maybe because he feels inferior, or he should not be with someone who's being famous right now. You guys pretty much might have felt something I don't think I should be near this person because she's so popular and I'm just a bland plain guy. I'm pretty sure a lot of men or males, or females, might feel that way. But at the same time, he ends up getting some ugly. He ends up reading some messages, or should I say, some articles that Setsuna-chan is the one that plagiarized. She's a copycat. Oh, you're copying someone's own work off. What the hell are you doing? You should kill yourself. Stop wasting your time. And this is where the social media thing became very, very devastating. Like, I had a couple of viewers or those who watched my video comment to me that you may not realize it, but you know, when you become famous, you will run into these kinds of things where someone's gonna like freaking cuss you out or say that you're not even worth anything or something. And you know, I've seen it. I've seen this in fictional stories, and seeing it right now again reminds me of like I'm guessing it's like this way: the higher you climb the ladder up to the top of the world, you will face certain consequences. And Souta did explain that he actually wanted to do something to back her up and say that, hey, you got no proof or something. What the hell is your problem, you know? So he actually wanted to do something, but he froze like just in just midair. Like he doesn't know if he should do it or not because he doesn't know if it's gonna make it better or make it worse. Sometimes, you know, either what happened to us in life, sometimes if we try to help out, we don't know if it's gonna make it better or make it worse. Sometimes, you know, in reality, we might make something worse if we try to help out, but we do not know that's for sure. But Souta said like after she's been put down, etc. After she's getting put down and maybe being dissed on, he says that he felt a sense of ugly satisfaction, which shows a little darker side of what he is or something. So overall, like I said, like this recap of the episode is nothing complicated. It's just like Souta talking with Kanya, which was very important in this episode. That Kanya teaches Souta like, instead of dwelling and feeling remorseful and guilty about what you've done in the past, feel like you should do something what you could do in the future and make a better place for in your own world. After all, you have the right to choose with your hands. As for us, we are stuck in a world where we cannot escape from or even make a free choice of our own will. So like I said, simple episode, but we get information on Souta now, which he's finally starting to talk right now. So yeah, I'm really happy that he's starting to talk. I really wish he should have done so sooner. I will be honest with you, those of you who've been keeping up with my recaps will understand how I felt about Souta. But, you know, after seeing this episode and so forth, I do not know if I should feel any pity or rage towards him. Sometimes myself is in between, but I feel a little bit more upset to see that if you knew all of this from the beginning, why didn't you speak sooner? That is what goes through my mind about Souta right now. I've been the most messed up jerk to him ever since he did not reveal anything and only talked about it with Mamika, okay? And guess where that led her? To her death, and nothing more. So, I'm glad Souta feels remorseful now and he's starting to speak, though I really wish he could have done so sooner, Souta, because, you already, got Mamika killed. Although, I do not know if it's really your fault or something, or if it's really your fault for not being able to speak after what happened to yourself, but maybe I'm just a messed up jerk through many other characters, and I've always been a messed up idiot. So we're gonna have to find out next episode, but we'll see what this can do. So until then, I'll see you guys in my next video. So alright, I'm out for Zero, people. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright, peace out, bye bye. Doo-doo-doo!